everyone, welcome back to another season of Kaypoh Room Tours. You might be wondering, Hazel 在哪里啊? Well, after hosting 4 seasons of Kaypoh Room Tours, she's come full circle. She's gotten her own home and is now enjoying married life. So for right now, the Kaypoh duties has been passed to me. I guess you could say new season, new vibes, and a new host. I'm Amy, I'm 23 this year and I'm still living with my parents, but I'm still thinking about my home journey. So every house that I visit right now with Kaypoh Room Tours is actually research for my future home. And hopefully yours as well. I'm gonna stop yapping right now. We need to go Kaypoh and check out our guest homes. Let's go.
When you move out, girl, measure your space.
Why do you have like a mug shot?
What's your least favorite feature of your house?
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Kaypoh Room Tours. I'm Amy and today we're doing a little international edition. We're visiting the home of someone who's been living in Singapore for a long time, even though she's not a local. Let's go find out who she is.
Hi, I'm Daisy, sometimes known as Singapore's creator mommy, but always known as your favorite angmoh. I make content, I do musical theater, and you're about to come into my home. Welcome to my house, Amy. Come on in.
This looks like the house of a host.
It is.
Tell me a little bit about the design.
Oh, design. There's no design, it's just vibes. Yeah.
Okay, I agree.
I think it's like girly pop.
I feel it.
Yeah?
I feel the girly pop.
You get it? You feel feminine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of house is this? Tell me.
This is a condo, babes. It's an old one. So we got the tiled floor and the big space. She's about 1,200 square foot, I think.
That's
which is
pretty
like
big.
one of the biggest like spaces I've ever lived in.
And for this area that you're at, right, what's the rent like?
I pay around 2,000, like with utilities and like shared house costs and whatever.
I think for this area is not bad.
It's really not bad.
It's really worth it. Tell me a little bit more about your dining area.
Okay, dining area is a good one. We took a long time putting this
Together.
Yes. It's a mix of mine and my housemate's furniture. So these shelves I've had for like a really long time, like an embarrassingly long time. But my housemate is very home proud and she loves like real wood. This is fake wood.
This is real wood.
Oh girl, yeah. This is, I don't know what it is, but it's wooden and expensive, but it's great. We've hosted many people here.
Are the chairs also?
No, these are Facebook Marketplace thrifted. Yeah, because we wanted real wood. So we have like a really good mix of inherited items, Facebook Marketplace items, and then brand new items.
Is that a preferred?
Me, if it were up to me, my entire house would be thrifted. Like I love, girl, you could sit me down here for hours. I could be scrolling the apps, like Carousel, Facebook. Cause like Singapore is so good. All the families come, they like spend thousands of dollars on furniture and then they leave. And then they're selling it on Facebook Marketplace. And then I'm like, okay, give it to me. Some tips.
Okay.
Like, you know how you curate your FYP on TikTok or on Instagram? You can do the same on Facebook Marketplace.
No way.
So what I do is I make little folders of like, okay, I have one called like Marketplace finds, like thrift finds. And any like furniture that I like, I save it to that folder. So you can do like mid-century modern. If you're looking at like colorful stuff, you can just always like type in, or like if you want like different materials, you just curate.
I'm learning so much today, guys. I just want to say, I'm learning so much today. I need to go home and tell like my mom, this is my plan. I want to ask though, what is this? Is this from Facebook Marketplace?
What, my wine bottle?
This wax
Oh, okay.
design.
So we have a lot of candles and we have a lot of like candlesticks, but I don't have any candlestick holders. So I just stick it in the wine bottle. We drink a lot in this house. There's a bar cart. You wanna go to a bar cart?
Oh my God.
Yeah. She is a lovely spotlight. I think I got her on sale for 80 bucks originally, $220. I like attempted to do a gallery wall. These are all prints we got from like overseas.
Does this give you like the air stewardess vibe?
I've never thought about that. All right, you bring the cart, we go do shots.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, you know what catches my eye right here is the way you guys organize your book.
Okay, this one I cannot take credit for. This is my housemate. She color coordinated, but then also height coordinated, and it's also like a bit of ombre vibes, and it's like very, I don't know.
It's super aesthetic. This common area is huge.
Yeah, that was a non-negotiable. We wanted a big, like, open space. So we've got like, just when you walk in, you can see everything.
And the lighting here is really good.
It is. I love natural light. I used to live in a place where we didn't get like direct sunlight, and it was very, I don't know, it was just hard to feel inspired. So having good lighting, having an open space was a non-negotiable for us, for sure.
I feel like you're very organized though, to be honest. I'm seeing all this is like...
We're pretty clean, we're pretty intentional. But yeah, these cute little plant area. My mom made this lampshade, so I gotta shout out my mom. It ties everything together. We accidentally went for like a green theme.
Actually, I found out a lot of people like green in their house nowadays because it helps with like feeling like you're part of nature.
Yeah, I think so. It definitely like makes us happy. It gives a bit of life.
You know what is giving life? That wall right there full of people. For some reason, why do you have like mug shots?
This is my favorite part of the house, I'll have you know. Not mug shots, but self-portrait. You know, anyone that walks through our door this year has to put their face on a wall. So you're next. Your spot's right here. This is such a good talking point of the house because it's also the first thing you see when you come in. And honestly, we didn't know that our friends were so talented. Okay, some of them are not.
So this is your favorite feature of the house right now? What's your least favorite feature of your house?
The kitchen.
Oh?
Yeah. You wanna see?
The kitchen?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Wow.
Yes, welcome to kitchen. Very old school.
I like her.
Okay, great. It's giving what every house should have, actually.
I know what a gas stove is. I don't know what this is.
This is how I make my coffee. This is like a mocha pot. It's a double espresso mocha pot. Actually, it's only here because I didn't do my dishes before you guys came. Sorry. So this is great if you want to be in your barista era, but don't know how to use a coffee machine. But yeah, this is where most of the magic happens, on the stove. We have a lot of cupboard space, which is really nice and rare, but we don't have a lot of counter space last. So that's why we bought this guy, which is like...
It is very bright.
It's very bright, but it was secondhand off Facebook Marketplace, and it was like a little beige girl. This was our beige room. And then Eden and Eileen from Vintage Weekend came and upholstered it for us.
Ooh, it's hot. Okay, we need to go somewhere cooler.
My bedroom, I put the aircon on.
Hey, let's get it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Ooh, I love how cozy your bedroom feels.
Thank you. She was definitely a work in progress.
The result speaks for itself though.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I still need to work on it. Like, I want my room to look like my pillows. Like, I want it to be warm, patterned. Actually, I regret getting this desk because originally I wanted this to be like a whole full-length mirror with like plants on the wall, but now I can't. See, this is the thing. Like, I've just rushed into buying stuff too soon. I had this like bamboo wardrobe that was on this side because the wardrobe I have is like really small. But like, you know, I really rushed to buy like a wardrobe, a desk, and then things didn't fit. And then I was like, oh no. I've definitely lost money in setting up my room because I didn't measure my space. And I think that would be the #1 thing. When you move out, girl, measure your space.
For planning and for keeping our stuff.
Yeah, so think about like storage, literally the space, the size, and how you can best utilize it. And then my housemate Jess was like, dude, you need to get a storage bed. So I scoured Facebook Marketplace. It took months. If you're gonna shop secondhand, you need to know ahead of time what you need. So I knew that I wanted like a clean, nice, well upholstered storage bed.
How do you decide which is your like corner? Because I can see like you have all your like
this,
stuff here and a manifestation board.
This was an accidental corner, I think. I think you need to like use your space for a couple of months to see where you want to go and where you feel things belong. Because I know like my makeup bag is here in my desk because I sit here and it's easy for me to just like reach for my makeup, put it there, and then do my makeup in the morning.
Okay, let's yap a little bit more in the living room so that you can teach me and the viewers on how to rent and get your new house.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's talk about the location first.
Yes.
This area, what made you decide to stay here?
Oh my God, Amy, we viewed like over 30 units. It was crazy, over like 3 or 4 months. Because we were very much like, we will know when we walk in. And this was probably one of the first, and this was one of the last that we saw, but the first where we felt like, this is it. The location, actually, we were very adamant on East Coast at first, because I'm an Eastie.
You're the east side, west side.
East side, west side, come on. Marine Parade, Pasir Ris, shout out. So the fact that we are more central here and it was cheaper, gagged. So here the location was great, super near MRT, 10 minutes to Orchard. The fact that I can go for a night out and my taxi is not $50, I'm saving money living here.
If I want to rent, right, what are some tips I need to know about renting, paperwork,
agent?
Depending on the landlord, like put up at least a month or two rent as your deposit. So you have to have like a lot of cash available already before you go into rent. You have to pay for stamp duty. I don't even know what that is. I just know I have to pay it. And then you have to like bring your electricity over. You have to set up your Wi-Fi. But if you don't already have electricity, you have to then set up electricity. Then you have to service your aircon every 3 months. And it's not like just like service. You have to like sign the document and show the landlord that you serviced it. Otherwise you can be liable. You have to read your contracts. Like you gotta make sure like that you're protected. I've never rented with an agent. I've always just done it myself. You know, even though it's really exciting, like it's always good to like either read forums or go in Facebook groups, especially if it's your first time renting, or DM me, girl, like just to like know what to look out for or what's normal, what's not. Yeah.
It'd be also good to ask like your real estate friends.
If you have them. I don't have any real estate friends, but I'm willing to be your friend.
When it comes to anything else in this house, do you have any regrets?
I don't know if there's regrets, but I think there are things we want to change. So Jess definitely wants to have like bigger display cabinets. Like the shelves are definitely temporary. And I think like every couple months, like we'll refresh something. So like this wasn't here a couple months ago. All our plants were like scattered all over the place. And we decided we preferred like a corner. If anything, we just like casually say, hey, I'm thinking about this. What do you think? Like, how about a gallery wall over here? Or I want to try this. And we'll be like, yeah, okay, let's keep that in mind. And so like if I see something on Facebook Marketplace, I'll just send it to her and then she'll be like, oh yeah, maybe, no, you know, yeah.
So you've had renting experience for a while.
Yeah, I've rented, I think maybe in totality 4 years, but spread over 6 years.
But you've never rented alone?
No, too expensive.
What do you think is like the main difference when you rent alone versus renting like friends, people you know?
Girl, if you rented by yourself, how much are you earning? I would love to live by myself. I feel like that's an experience everyone should have, but I travel a lot by myself, so I take that as my like living alone time. I love to solo travel, so I know what I'm like to be in my own company. Living with a friend is wonderful. Like it's just so fun. Like we have such a good time. You have someone to come home and yap to, you can have friends over. It's like a space, like you can party here and then you don't have to go home. Like you are home. Does that answer the question?
Would you rent alone in the future? Or you're like forever like, if I'm renting, I'm gonna rent with a friend?
I think in Singapore, I will always rent with a friend. If I move, hopefully I can rent alone. But again, it depends on the economy. Girl, it's so expensive.
It is. All right, final. What are some tips, right, you can give to people who want to rent with their friends in the future?
Are you actually renting with your friend or your partner? That's the question. I think it's very different. I think you have to really look at the scenario you're in and who you're sharing the space with. And then that will inform how you approach it. Like for example, me personally, I would never live with strangers or like rent a room in a shared house. I feel like there's a lot more restrictions on the common areas. If you're co-living, you would be able to like decorate as much or maybe even cook as much. So also if you have a pet, something you need to think about. We can't have a pet in this apartment. I think understanding how you're gonna communicate to each other. So I've lived with friends who never voiced out when a little bit avoidant and never like voiced out when they were uncomfortable, or if they did, it was already like built up over a long time. It's just like having a consensus on how you want to live together.
You're not working against your roommate, you're working together.
You're working together. Yeah. Just save your money. Don't be silly. Only move out when you can afford to. If you want to move out, do you feel like you're more informed now about if or when you move out, you have a little bit of a better idea of how you want to live or what you need to think about?
I've learned a lot in this episode. But for now, thank you so much for watching this episode of Kaypoh Room Tours, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!